Hey, Dad, what you doing?
Hey, nothing. What's up, Nick?
Nothing much. Wonder what you're doing.
Oh, I just got this thing up here and brought it up here, and this thing runs like a V8 and everything else. And check out this little power plant this thing's got. It's all new and it's all been rebuilt and everything else. It's got a 292 6-cylinder in it.
Really?
And this thing runs unbelievable. I couldn't imagine. I was always been a V8 guy. I always heard these 6-cylinders and everything else. And a lot of old guys you talk to, they love their little 6-cylinders. And driving this thing up here, we'll take it for a drive here in a little bit. It's amazing. I drove this thing 75 mile an hour up here. You'd never know this was not a V8 motor. Unbelievable. I'm impressed 100%. No joking. This thing runs like a top. Dean had the motor all rebuilt, all new hoses. Got a Turbo 400 in it, which is one of the best transmissions Chevy made in the 3-speed automatics. Heavy duty, new radiator, new battery. Everything's been gone through. The paint job, it's about 10, 15 years old. The tires were new, the seats new, the dash pad's new. It's always been in the garage most of its life. Dean always keeps everything in the garage. He likes to keep it nice. Everything he has is this condition. Everything he has, he didn't care. If it's bad, this will replace it and make it nice. I was really impressed when I drove this thing up there. It's got electric fans in it. I don't think I'd be scared to drive this thing anywhere in the world, really. It runs and drives unbelievable. You know, I thought 6-cylinder, and I've always been a V8 guy all my life, but I never really had a 6-cylinder. But when I drove this one up, I was impressed, literally impressed. It's a pretty cool little truck. I can see why Dean likes it so much. He's got too many pickups, can't keep it inside anymore, so he's going to sell it. So his loss, your guys' gain. I think nobody be really, it's not a rust bucket by no means. There's no rust in the fenders and the box sides or anything else. One thing he did have done, the floorboard on the driver's side at one time, he spray chemicals for like grasshoppers and different stuff like that with the airplanes, and he would track that stuff in on that old rubber floor mat. And what happened when it get wet, it would get caustic, and it kind of rusted a hole in the floorboard on the driver's side here. He wouldn't have had a new driver's floor put in just this side here. It was the only thing it really needed. But it's like I said, that stuff, when it soaks into that matting and stuff, it's on the original floor mat, soaks in, gets in there, and pretty soon it starts getting caustic and really rusts it out. And the hole was about that big. I seen it, and then we put the new floor pan and everything in it. Besides that, this thing is nice rust-free pickup. But yeah, it's really clean on the inside and everything else. It's like I said, the seat and everything else is really nice. It's a solid old square body. Nice solid truck, doors close good, paint job looks good. It's got a turbo cut muffler on it. So like I said, the paint job's a few years old, but shows a little wear or tear here, but nothing major. It's really clean. And it's like I said, Dean takes really good care of it. Used to have a grill guard on it. The grill guard does go with it. We'll throw that in the back when it comes along. No bells or whistles really. This truck, it's got an AM radio in it, no cruise control. Does have wipers. I think it does have delay wipers. It is an automatic, full-time 4-wheel drive. And it's got like a 285 tire, which is nice and tall, which I like the 285. It keeps the gear ratio up there a little bit taller, so it drives down the highway really well. It's like I said, I was driving a 75 out here. And I thought, I can't believe we're driving 75 mile an hour and this thing doesn't even sound like it's driving. I would say it's probably got a 373 gear ratio in it. Overall, it's really nice shape. The rear bumper's nice. Tailgate's good shape. You can see where it's been used a little bit. It's got a little bow in here. Not much though, at all. You can kind of see it there. But plus it's got a BMW hitch in it. You can see that if you want to get yourself a fifth wheel going. Box is in really good shape. It's not beat to death by no means. It's got 118,000 miles on it. It's got dual tanks, which both of them work. One's got a full tank in it, which that's a big bonus for you. Got pinstriping. And what I really like about the original hubcaps, you don't see too many of them at all. The tire's good shape. What do they got on? It's a General, I think it is, or an Edge AT. Kelly tire, 235 85 16, which is a nice tall tire, which I like that. Custom Deluxe just means basically a Chevy pickup. Drip railings, up in nice shape. All the rubbers and everything else, I think they're original, but they're all good shape. Wing windows, all this is nice, good condition. Mirrors are painted white. I don't know what else to say, Nick, but let's go ahead and go for a test drive.
Yeah, let's go.
Super clean pickup. Dean's really picky about his stuff. Keeps it in the garage all the time. The biggest problem why he ain't keeping his truck is because he's got the new building and he has too much stuff, so he can't keep everything in, and he'd have to let this one set out, and he didn't want to let it set out, so he says, well, you want to sell it for me? I'd like to get it a good home. And it's like I said, Dean takes really good care of it. The motor's brand new. It's got like 1,000 miles on the motor. Transmission's got a turbo 400 in it. Super solid truck. It runs and drives great. It's got 2 tanks. Both tanks work good. Everything works. It's got the heat, no air conditioner or anything like that. It's just kind of more of a work truck. It's just a custom deluxe, so it wasn't nothing fancy even when it was brand new. It did come out with a originally it was a 350 truck, and then Dean put a 6-cylinder, a 292, 86 292. It's like an industrial 290. It's like a 6-cylinder industrial, which has got a ton of torque and everything else. And he was going to pull his trailer with it, and then he ended up selling his business, and that's why he's, like I say, it's not too many pickups and stuff. He wants to get rid of a couple of them. This truck was repainted here a few years back, I think around 10-15 years ago, and still has a nice body on it. It was nice when he got it painted. It was still in pretty good shape. It was just getting kind of thin. It wasn't a base coat, clear coat truck originally. It was an enamel truck, so it wasn't one of them flakers or something that General Motors had back in '84. But new tires on it. It's got the big 285s on it, real tall tires, 4-wheel drive. Everything works. The 4-wheel drive works good. We had so new wipe. It's got new Bosch wipers on it. Good spare. It's got the 5th wheel B&W flip over hitch in the back. If you wanted to pull a 5th wheel with it, it's got plenty of spring on the back. So I mean, it cruises right down the highway nicely. We're going right now right at 50, and it runs good, drives good, brakes good. These were just really, these old trucks have proven themselves just over the years. It's got 118,783 on the chassis. So it's got a new dash in. He did put a new dash in it. I think a new carpeting. Yeah, it's pretty flawless little pickup. So like I said, when Dean does something, he doesn't mess around. He spent all the money on it, putting in the motor, transmission, all the stuff. It's U-joints. You know, he doesn't say replace it. He doesn't want it cobbled up.
Yeah, I'm surprised how clean this thing is.
Yeah, and it smells good inside. No smoke.
It does.
No smoking, no pets, stuff like that, which is nice. Dean's just, like I say, really picky about his trucks.
Yeah. I was surprised how clean the paint was.
Yeah, really good shape.
Yeah, is this the original windshield and stuff in it?
I think it's the original windshield, yeah.
That's nice.
But I know the dash pad has been replaced, and I think he had the floor and then the seat cover. I think Marty had it recovered out there. It's just, 118,000 miles, bound to have a little wear on the seats and stuff.
Yeah. I thought it was really nice. They did a great job recovering.
Yeah, Marty did a really good job. I think door panels and everything else are original, but so I mean, we're going 60 right now down the highway. It doesn't even seem like it's really wrapping much for RPM or anything else.
The ride's pretty smooth.
Yeah, for a 3/4 ton, it by far does.
Yeah.
So I mean, they're 65, and it's still running great. I don't know what the overall gear ratio on the back is. I don't really know what that is. I imagine it's 373. Chevy was pretty common for that particular gear ratio. I don't think it has no 411s in it by no means. They're 75. So I mean, it runs
It
good
rides smooth for these
Yeah.
speeds.
75 mile an hour, and it rides smooth. So like I say, it doesn't ride bad at all. So like I said, you can drive this thing anywhere you want to. Turbo 400, which is a phenomenal automatic transmission. It's the best automatic Chevy made, far as I'm concerned, in the 3-speed stuff. This whole 6-cylinder, fully on how much torque it would put out.
Oh yeah.
It really does. Pretty amazing.
Yeah, really great. works for what it is, yeah.
All the blinkers, brake lights, all that stuff works. That's phenomenal condition.
All right, that's the end of the video. This Custom Deluxe did really well for us. It's a very nice truck, and I think somebody's going to make somebody a very, 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 very nice truck. So like and subscribe, and we'll see you at the auction.